As the dust settles from World War II, a new potential threat catches the attention of astronomers.
Sputnik raised the general profile of astronomy in the population at large, and I suspect that it was an exciting time for the Adler, except it was scary because it was the Russians who were doing it.
Dr. Joseph Hynek, assistant director at the Smithsonian Astrophysical Observatory, is hard at work on an American satellite project when he gets the news. He says that the Americans had lost the ball on their own 40-yard line, but would still win the game. In 1959, Hynek takes his position as the head of the Northwestern Astronomy Department. There, he continues to do research for Project Blue Book, an Air Force project created to investigate reported UFO sightings.
Professor Hynek, who was also the director of the Dearborn Observatory for many years, became fascinated in the UFO phenomenon, and he started doing as scientifically as possible, research into exactly what these people had seen.
In 1966, Hynek famously investigates a reported UFO sighting in the small town of Dexter, located in Hillsdale County, Michigan. After reviewing the eyewitness statements at his office in Dearborn, however, Hynek determines that the UFOs were nothing more than swamp gas. One sighting that Hynek investigates actually becomes the inspiration for a blockbuster movie scene.
And he gets credit for coining the terms close encounters of the first, second, and third kind, which, of course, as you know, Steven Spielberg borrowed for his movie. And I believe Professor Hynek was a consultant on the movie.
Even after the government closes Project Blue Book in 1969, Hynek continues his research, opening the Center for UFO Studies in Evanston in 1973.
And he really tried to make it into something that wasn't just scoffed at, studying little green men, but a real scientific pursuit. As the UFO studies took up more and more of his time and became more and more of a greater influence, a lot of people started looking on it in a negative light, that it was taking away time and money and resources from more serious work, more traditional scientific work. It's still debated today whether it was a good thing or a bad thing that Professor Hynek brought so much focus onto Northwestern.